Now we turn to page 79 and we're going to be looking at converting decimals to percentages. It says to convert a decimal to a percentage, multiply the decimal by 100. And we look at example A and B. Example A, we have 0.5 and we're going to convert that to a decimal, so we'll multiply by 100. Now in this case, when we multiply, we'll move our digits to the left of the decimal point. We'll move our digits to the left of the decimal point. So we have 2 digits there to move. We'll add another here. We'll take these 2 and we'll move them to the left of the point. So where the point is, we'll have 0, and where the 0 is, we'll have 50. So our answer will be 50. Now since the 0 does not need to be shown here because we don't have any thing being represented there, as a percentage, 0.5 is 50%. Okay, let's go to example B. So we're going to example B. So we have 0.0375 multiplied by 100. So here we have again 2 digits to move. We will move the 2 digits that are closest to the decimal point, and we'll move these 2 over. These 2 come over, we'll have 37, maintain the decimal point, and 5 would be left there. So our answer for example B, would be 37.5%. So 0.375 as a percentage is 37.5. So we get to our exercise now, exercise 5, which says write each of the following as percentage. Number 1, we have 0.65, and 0.65, we're going to do what? We're going to move these 2 digits to the left of the decimal point, so we would end up with 65 and 0.00. 65.00 is the same as 65, so this would be 65%. So number 1, our answer is 65%. Number 2. Number 2, we have 4.28, and we're going to multiply that by 100. Again, 2 digits there to move. We're going to move these 2 digits to the left of the point. So 4 will maintain its place, and then 28 will come. And where these 2 digits were, you'd maintain the decimal point, and in the place of the 28, we would have a 0 there just to show that we have moved them over. However, the 0 means nothing here because we have nothing less than 1, no fraction to show. So our answer will be 428%. This is 428%. All right. So for number 2, 4.28 as a percentage would be 428%. So number 3, we have 0.03, and we're going to change that to a percentage. It says that we're going to multiply it by 100, which we have outlined here, and we're going to, based on the 100, we're moving 2 digits immediately left of the decimal point. We had a 0 here already, so we'll keep it in its position, so it will be the first digit written, and then we will have our 03 that was placed immediately left of the decimal point. So they are in this position here. We maintain our decimal point, And where we had our 0.3 moving from, we'll just put a placeholder there, 0, so that we can see easily what's happening. So when that is all written out, we have 003.0. Now, our two digits here, the 0, they have no value, they're just placeholders. And similarly, the 0 behind the decimal point, there's nothing else there, it's also a placeholder. Okay, so our answer is just 3. So for number 3, our answer is 3%. Number 4, we have 0.6, so it would be 0.6 times 100. So we're going to move two things. We only have one, so we will put another here, and we will move them immediately left. So they'll come after this 0 here to be in the correct place. So it will be 0, 6, 0. Maintain the decimal point, and we'll put a 0 there. So this is a placeholder, doesn't mean anything. This is a placeholder, not meaning anything. So we'll have 60%. So number 4, our answer, 0.6 is the same as 60%. For number 5, we have 22.08 being multiplied by 100. So we're going to take our 0.8 based on the fact that we have two digits here. So we're going to take the 0.8 and we're going to put it immediately left of the decimal point. Alright, so we're going to have our 22 in the same position, but now we're going to have 0.8 coming immediately after. Our decimal point would remain the same, and where we'd have 0.8, we could put a placeholder there. We could now rewrite this as 2208%, or 2208%. And why we're not showing the 0 anymore, the invisible decimal point would be there, but there's nothing here to show. We don't have a fractional component, a fractional part to this number.